What's going on, guys? Chris here from Adamantson Productions. I know I haven't seen you guys in a while, and I just want to say, first of all, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, whatever it is, and hopefully soon we all make it to a Happy New Year's. Seeing that we're going to the new year, 2021, I want to show you guys what will be in my camera bag, and I'm actually super excited for this year because in hopes that this whole situation gets better and we're allowed to travel more, I want to take this gear out and travel around the world and get some awesome videos. So without further ado, let's get right into it. First of all, for anyone who is new to the channel, please definitely subscribe. 88% of my viewers are not even subscribed to my channel, especially with my camera reviews, so definitely guys, subscribe. I have consistent content that's really high quality, so I definitely think you should subscribe. It's free and it's free information, so why wouldn't you want to subscribe? First of all, let's get right into this. Let's start off with the camera bag of choice, and that is now the Douchebags Backpack Pro. Now, if you guys want, I will do a full review on this bag. This is an awesome bag, and wait. I've been using this bag for the longest amount of time, and it's been really great. It's held up really well, and it's not really worn out completely as yet. The first thing I really didn't like is that I couldn't access all my gear at once. That's one. And two, the gear section took up the whole bag pretty much, and the rest of the space was wasted. I was really struggling to travel with this bag if I needed to take clothes or extra gear. But with the Douchebags Backpack, I can fit so much more. Not to mention, it looks cool. It looks nice. It doesn't look like a typical camera backpack. And for that, I want to give a huge thumbs up to Douchebags because this is just a really sexy and sleek design. Now, first of all, when you open it up, this is what you get. Now, what I have here is I have my camera cube, and then I have random other accessories. Now, if you look from the top-down shot, you can see that we have the camera cube here, and if you take it out, this is extra space that you have, and you can actually close the camera cube and use it as its separate bag. And that's where you can do something that's really cool, is you put your camera gear in this, maybe something minimal, maybe just a simple camera with a lens and a microphone and a gorilla pod or whatever, and then you can attach this to the hooks here on the back of the bag, just like this, and then you can use the whole inside of the backpack for clothes or anything. So if you want to go on a long trip, you can pack a lot of clothes as well as your camera gear. In here, the camera I use is the Canon EOS R6 with the 16-35 f2.8. I think everyone who is subscribed to my channel knows that. That is my workhorse right now. That's what I'm filming on right now, right here. And I have the Rode VideoMic Pro Plus on top. So that's where this camera goes right here. It fits super well. And the camera cube is super thick. It's very padded, so you don't have to worry about it bumping around or getting hurt. Second lens I like to take with me now is the Canon 24-70 f2.8. This lens is extremely versatile. I can keep it wide enough at 24 and then zoom all the way to 70 if I need to get a bit more range. It's pretty straightforward. The reason why I have this and the 16-35 is that I don't really find myself needing a really long telephoto, and sometimes I want a lens that can be used barely for vlogging. Like, I really prefer not to vlog at 24 mil, but if I want to push through that, I can have it at 24 millimeter and then go all the way to 70. So if I'm like going around a city that I'm not familiar with, I can keep this lens on and get all sorts of shots, vlogging to B-roll to close-up to portrait shots to everything, pretty much all in one lens. And I made sure to get the 2.8 version just to keep the low light the same as my 16-35. So that sits right here. Next to it, I have my K&F Concept ND filter. This is the ND filter I've been using for the past couple years now. I really enjoy it. It's not the best quality ND filter, but it does the job. I don't see myself spending like $200 for an ND filter like for the Peter McKinnon one, and this one works pretty much just fine. So yeah, that's what stays right here. Next up, if I'm going on a vlog, I like to use this microphone now. This is the Rode Video Micro. I sometimes would take the Rode VideoMic Pro Plus, but just for size reasons, this one works perfectly fine. It has a wind muff already on it. It's really lightweight. The quality is decent. It's good enough for vlogging especially. So yes, I take this with me everywhere I go. And then I take two DJI batteries, and I'll get to what these are for in a moment. Now over here, what I love about this bag, I think this is just the selling point of the bag for me, is the fact that you just have empty space here. Now what I did was I got the camera insert for the smaller Douchebags Backpack just for that reason. So I could have empty space here where I could put the drone remote, or even just my drone of choice, which is the DJI Mavic Air. And I don't have to worry about being too picky with my slots, because this is an area where I can just dump anything I want, whether it's clothes or drone or chargers or anything, which makes shoots really cool, because sometimes I want to go on a photo shoot and I want to bring, I don't know, extra pair of clothes to change into, or a pair of shoes because we're going off-road, or anything. And this is just enough space just to fit something pretty big. And that's really what I love about this bag and why I opted for it. So yeah, I keep this stuff here. This area always changes around. Whenever I'm staying in Paris, I don't really keep my drone here because I can't take a drone. So I may put, I don't know, an extra hoodie or anything. Really anything can fit here. Now, if we move this over, we have these pockets here, and here I keep, I always take this with me and it always saves my life. This is a little lens cleaning pouch. I've had this for years. I've never really had to change it. It comes with, you know, the blower and the really soft brush, and some cleaning liquids and some sensor cleaning. But ever since I switched to the R line of Canon cameras, I've never really needed to clean my sensor, as the sensor is always closed when I don't have a lens on it. Next to the side here, I have a hard drive. Usually I'm trying to switch to the Samsung SSDs to fit my new computer, but these work perfectly fine for me. They're not extremely durable and they're not the best for travel, but for what I'm doing as of right now, they work fine, and I have a bunch. So until I fill all these up, I will use them. This is a 1 terabyte hard drive. I can edit off of this if I need, or store any files if I'm on the go. Next pocket, I have this is where I keep my SD cards. Simple, hard SD card case. It took me a while to buy one of these. I didn't really think I needed them, but now that I have it, it's really cool, and I like the fact that all my SD cards are safe and I always know where they are, because I'd usually have them scattered all over my bag. Now on the side, there are these side pockets here. On the side, I have my computer dongle adapter here. This is a very high quality one where I have Thunderbolt 3 here, USB 3.1, USB 3, very fast micro SD card and SD card reader, as well as a fast HDMI port. So I wanted to get a good quality one. This does get warm, but it does not overheat. Now at the top, it has a little pouch, which actually extends down into here if you want. I didn't really want it. Here I just put, you know, my phone charger. I can put my passport in here, or a pair of AirPods, things that I just want quick access to when I want to put down the bag. And I can just stuff it back in here and not have to think about it. Now, in terms of the computer, because now that I have a lighter, more powerful computer, I take 13-inch MacBook Pro. I just did a video on this. I need to make a follow-up video. This thing is super powerful, super fast, super long battery life, and I couldn't be happier. So it stays in here. This can hold up to, I think, a 16-inch MacBook Pro, so this fits super comfortably in there. And that is pretty much it. Now, this backpack doesn't feel very heavy, as the weight is distributed quite well. And I like the fact that it looks really stealth, yet contemporary. Now, another thing to mention, on the side here, it has straps, and this is where I would put my Joby GorillaPod, which I'm filming with right now. As well, on the other side, I can fit a water bottle. If I want to quickly throw a battery in here, I can. Now, I want to just make a disclaimer. The way I have this bag set up can change very often. Sometimes I'll take more battery chargers. Sometimes, like I said, I'll leave the drone behind. It really just depends on my shoot. But in general, that's what will be in my camera bag when I'm out on a vlog or on a travel film or anything of that sort. So I hope this video was informative for you guys. Like I said, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Links in the description for all the products I just mentioned. So if you want to pick it up through Amazon, it's right there. Those are affiliate links, so they help me out. So thank you guys for watching. Again, have a happy new year, and I'll see you guys in 2021. Peace.